I love Luo. That's why I do so many things. I do interviews. I do news. I do how do we call them? Spoken words in Luo. Ero kamna inya nyikora moga Ajwang. Ma Indian Viron TV kama bende wan ka India achiel kachiel kowuok bende Star Jotel kama wakelo ni ka indi chenro go iki mag bende go mpaka gi oganda ma opogore kaka pile man kodi ka indi en an Ajwang Junior ma bende ng'isi sigande kotenore koda ka tije nogo mane ochako higa achiel mokalo chien nyaka notiek weche go iki mag mbalariany kete mana ka indi ni mago iki mabiro kokalo kuomi e Viron TV. Nyinga en Ajwang Junior.
What's up, good people? This is Virones TV, and my good name is Faith Ogal. Welcome again to another exciting episode, and today I'm chilling with a very great mind, great person. Tutakuwa tunapiga story naye, tumjulie hali kidogo na kila kitu ambayo anafanya. And right now, guys, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you.
Look unyaonagi show ama ni yako ya kila siku?
Hii ya kila siku, lakini leo tumejaribu kuiweka juu kidogo juu ya onagesho.
Yeah, leo kidogo watu wapate ka uko sawa.
Kabisa.
Anyway, tunaongea na nani leo?
This is Ajwang Junior, a CEO of AJ Media. Yeah.
Ajwang Junior ni mtu anafanya kazi gani?
Okay, Ajwang Junior, first I finished my degree just a year back, and I'm venturing into media field in that 1 year that I'm out here, and I've come up with my own media. That's AJ Media. I'm the CEO. I do videography, I do photography, I direct, I do so many things, and now I'm here for the stand-up comedy.
You mean just 1 year out of school and you're already doing all that?
Like, I had a passion in media, but you know, in whatever I was doing in campus is totally different
right now.
right now. So I have also to build this because my dream was that one day I be a media personnel, and I'm working towards that. That's why I'm working so much harder to come up with that media house so that I can fulfill my dream. Yeah.
Back in campus ulifanya nini?
Back in campus I did something different, and it will be so
When ulifanya creative and arts
Not really. I did it was pure and applied mathematics.
Wow. Actually, hata the way you talk, you know, watu wa maths mnajulikananga kwa umbali.
Asante. So I did pure and applied mathematics in Jomo Kenyatta, and after finishing, I came out now to face the real life, and because I loved media. Yeah. So I've started up my media company. I'm the CEO running it purely in a local language, Luo.
Yeah. Oh, you are doing your things in Luo language?
In local language.
Why just Luo?
I love Luo. I speak fluently, and I just love it from my childhood, because most of the time I grew up in the local uko village, na nilipata rahisi sana kuizungumza, na watu wengi pia huipenda vile naisema, so naipata rahisi kuifanya.
Give us, tupatie kitu kidogo pia si tusikie unaisema.
Okay, thank you. Maybe to those who will be understanding us, enjoy. Ero kamna inya nyikora moga Ajwang. Ma Indian Viron TV kama bende wan ka India achiel kachiel kowuok bende Star Jotel kama wakelo ni ka indi chenro go iki mag bende go mpaka gi oganda ma opogore kaka pile man kodi ka indi en an Ajwang Junior ma bende ng'isi sigande kotenore koda ka tije nogo mane ochako higa achiel mokalo chien nyaka notiek weche go iki mag mbalariany, kama bende noyude tiegruok e weche go iki mag somo mag kwano. Kata kamano indi wan ka indi mondo bende donjie kanyo ng'ala machielo mar timo kata bende somo weche go iki mag fwambo kod keyo. Kete mana ka indi ni mago iki mabiro kokalo kuomi e Viron TV. Nyinga en Ajwang Junior.
Congratulations. Hey, you are good.
So I love Luo. That's why I do so many things. I do interviews. I do news. I do how do we call them? Spoken words in Luo. and I compile them. I do the historical lure that were done that maybe they were existing some many years back, and now I'm bringing back into the current generation.
Labda ushaifikiria, unajua tukiona vile unazungumza, how you are saying it, you are doing it so fluently. Ushaifikiria labda kukua kwenye mainstream media?
Mainstream media, in today's world, they do consider what is called papers more than every other thing. You may find that a guy or any other person is more talented, more than the person on the board, but you can't get that chance because you don't have the papers. So I'm working right now on papers, of which I'm soon registering this year for a course in either maybe a diploma or certificate, maybe to have the papers so that they will easily accept me. They know me. Those Luo media personnel knows the voice, and if they hear it, they will easily distinguish that this is Ajwang Junior.
Yeah, and you talk like I just feel nimefungua to radio and I'm just listening to someone.
Yes, like you're not the first person saying that. By the time I was getting into this career, that was maybe, let's estimate it like 2 years back. Now when TikTok was, now we can call it main app in Kenya that was maybe can take you viral faster. I did a video that went viral, and they feel like I should be at maybe Ramogi Radio, Ramogi TV, and of which I'm not there right now because of the reason that I've just mentioned back. Yeah.
And one other side of you yenye watu wanajua sana ni you are also a comedian.
A comedian, I just bring comedy because I am a fluent speaker of Kijaluo. I am not a comedian, but I just bring in comedy because I can speak fluent Luo. And now, Onagi show favors me more than any other show. Yeah, that's why now I'm coming in, of course.
We know Onagi show is being run by our one and only Simi Kenya. Labda, how did you get to meet Simi Kenya na akakupatia chance kwenye Onagi show?
Okay, Simi, I met Simi through the clips I did, and through also friends like, let me mention Odiwo, Jaubwanda, also connected me to Simi Kenya, and he told him that I can do it because he knew what I was capable of doing by that time. So Simi accepted me, and he asked me whether I can perform, and I told him that I can do it. I will just, what I will do now, put the comedy in my fluent speaking in Kijaluo. Yeah.
And how was the reception when you now entered the comedy industry?
Like I was accepted by like everybody because the way the way I've just speak it right now, when now I'm having the microphone and the audience, everybody's like, wow, you are doing it well. Yeah.
How did you feel? Unajua, for stand-up comedy, it's a bit different. Juu utakuwa hapo na live audience na wanakujaji hapo ukisikia.
Okay, like like you've said, the stand-up comedy, it's not easy because you have to make somebody laugh, and to make them laugh, then you have to start and get a punchline that will make them have the to burst in laugh. So I did it like I have to put the, I know how to speak, but what's now the problem? Adding the comedy or adding the better part of the comedy in between my lines. That was now the work. Yeah.
And how do you come up, with the lines, the comedy lines?
Okay, so here I just come up, I check one, let's do an example so that we can check out how I make my lines when we come to Onagi show stand-up comedy. Like today I did a line here in Homa Bay Starage Hotel. When I was performing, I said that Jakom jojuogi ma pacho ka indi Jacksongo okwayo sirikal ma Homa Bay mondo ochwal negi obok go eki mapuodho tijigi mar bende ringo Homa Bay ka indi, kendo kwayo Gladys Wanga, governor mar county namba 43 oyawne kanyo indi alapno indi ma bende otisi gi nying mar Raila Amolo Odinga mondo bende gitimie bende orako margi. So what is coming in is that I'm giving I'm giving a title, I'm giving a paper to the chair of the night runners, the ticket. But in real sense, they don't need that. Maybe in future, like something like that. Yeah.
And how can you rate our comedy industry now that you are one of the people in there?
How can I rate it?
Especially our Luo comedy industry.
Like, do I rate to them in a scale or how?
No. In terms of comment.
In terms of comment, in Luama, just general.
General. Our Luo comedy industry,
Or
because
Luo
now we
comedy
are
industry.
in
What I
general.
can tell them that there is still gap in Luo comedy because in my also in my field where I'm working or where I'm operating, there are a lot of gaps that needs to be filled. I need somebody that we can do a collaboration with so that we can make this thing real. Because you know, when I'm doing a news, maybe somebody should be reporting somewhere, and that should be something that be done in a professional way, so that we get it to some point where maybe the media companies will point at us and tell us that there is a gap somewhere, come fill. Yeah.
And labda pia hapo nyuma umetutajia TikTok kuna vile ilikusaidia. Unaweza tuambia jani yako kwenye TikTok imekuwaje?
Okay, in TikTok app, I can say, let me first of all congratulate the CEO of TikTok, whoever came up with the app, because it is the easier way that you can trend. Let's speak now in Kenya, maybe in Africa or worldwide. If you try in Facebook, you'd fail. If you try in YouTube, you will take a long time for people to maybe know there's a content there. But with the TikTok, you come up, just come up with a video well structured and well flowing, and you will just eat it. Within few couples of months, you will have 1,000 of followers. So I did it early 2020, that's 4 years back, and it really peaked because I was doing it in Luo just the way I've done it right now, and it peaked, and I received a lot of comment that was saying that I'm good at it and I should be taking some good direction, maybe to have a profession in it, and that's why I'm
People are
working.
saying right now that TikTok is not a good app. Na wewe unasema it's a good app, imekusaidia. What can you say about
Okay, to me, it's a good app because we can do our content and maybe post them there, and post it there, and maybe it can sell and maybe pass information to so many people. But in today's TikTok, it's totally different from where I began. Because I can remember back down, it wasn't like the way I'm seeing it right now. There's a lot of so dirty words, there are a lot of misunderstanding. It can mislead you when you're new in TikTok right now. So what I can advise those who are maybe not in TikTok, let them relax and maybe check out what is trending right now. I'm hearing that the TikTokers, maybe they were being given as offering because most of them died on road accident, of which we can do the analysis, and statistics says that when something is persisting, maybe there might be a result somewhere that may be causing all this. So I'm giving maybe a warning to those who may be wanting, or those who wanted, or those who want to join TikTok, maybe to
check out
relax and maybe check out what is happening. Because I saw the presidentess Nyako, in a video that he made lastly, he was saying like there is a dirty part side of TikTok, of which may be true because most of the celebs in TikTok have been dying a terrible death that is a very fatal road accidents. Yeah.
Labda wacha turudi hapa kwenye comedy pia na TikTok. Most of our comedians wenye wanafanya vizuri kule TikTok, unapata wakikuja nao real life, comedy zao haziendi sana. Unafikiria mbona?
Okay, the reason why as to the comedy in TikTok is excelling than the reality is that they are forcing it to sell in TikTok more than they can do on ground, maybe to people to get what is there. You know, in TikTok, you just take what is required, but in ground, you have to, people will filter what you are saying, and they will pick with themselves what is right for them. But in TikTok, you select what to post. That's why maybe they are trending on TikTok more than on ground. Yes.
You've been a comedian, and especially a Luo comedian. Maybe what are some of the challenges you are facing as a Luo comedian and someone who is in the comedy industry?
Okay, challenges are many, so many, maybe to a content creator, because to be a comedian, you have to create a content. That's why you have to be called a comedian. So you find that the first challenge, maybe you are lacking the equipments for you to air your good content. That's one of the biggest challenge I've faced, me personally. And again, maybe the fake promises. You'll be given a promise because you're doing good work. Somebody will just come and tell you that I'll be giving yes, nione jioni. But if you follow up, you will be like now getting into a debt story of which is not right. When you promise something, don't let that person to come for it. Give it the way you did it when you are giving a promise. So that's the second one. The third challenge that we have in content creation is that we are aiming at from start point to the end point. Why am I saying this? We expect that when we start a comedy, then at the end of the day, we must be rich. We should be rich. And we are being given pressure, a lot of pressure by those who are up there, those who started it so many years back. So you want to be like them. Don't live like them. Let's go by your pace. Live by your pace and don't jump steps. Go procedure by procedure and get to the right point at the right time. Yeah.
Two sides of the coin. Kuna mabaya na kuna mazuri.
Of course.
Mazuri ni gani?
Mazuri of the content creation, I've gotten a lot of benefits. Maybe to mention one or two, I've gained a lot of good friends that will advise you to do the right thing. And again, good friends, it means there must be some friends that also will not wish you to have the best in you. And we are not praying to have them, to have such friends in society. So whoever is your friend, try to advise him or her on the right track. For which, tomorrow you will stand and say, indeed, this guy gave me a piece of advice. So I've gained a lot, and there was a time also I had something like mchango when I was starting my career in media, and I bought a lot of, not a lot, but some equipment that I'm running up my own media right now. Yeah, I think that's the benefit that I've benefited from online or content creation. Yeah.
You said you're having a media company. Labda unaweza tueleze iko wapi na inafanya kazi gani?
Okay, I think I said that initially that I'm the CEO of AJ Media. That's coming from Ajwang Junior, as I mentioned.
Also Ajwang Junior AJ.
Of course, AJ
like
Media.
That.
So AJ Media was started 3 years back. We are all in all platforms as Ajwang Junior, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we are doing a lot of things. We are doing majorly interviews, maybe to know the daily life, news updates, among many others that are trending in Kenya. Sorry. So AJ Media is based majorly in Nairobi. We are doing coverages of funeral, weddings, birthdays, among many other events that we are covering. So when you have a work, you can always contact me. My number is always online in every other platform. I think that's our main work. And I have a team that we are developing, but it's not yet full. Yeah.
From Virones TV to you guys, we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Virones TV. I've been following you keenly. I saw you last day when you were having a guest, Okoth Jarapogi, and I loved the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the star word.
Thank you.
Anyway, one last word to your fans and now your clients, Pale AJ.
Okay, my fans and clients, AJ Media, one message I have for you that I love you and continue the same spirit. And before I finish, let me just go back to the local language and tell them something special.
Yes,
thank
please.
you. Ene oganda ngudirote mabende osebedo kachulonu wakony kanyone Ajwang Junior kata bende AJ Media ne bende tije mabere motimo moloyo to elai mage duto mag tudruok kochakore TikTok, Facebook, YouTube kodaka mago iki mag Instagram. Ando kunero kamano kuom kete bende AJ Media nikech kanyo indi mosebedo gi duoko makare nyaka sani indi thuolo moloyo igni adek duto. Kaka pile, nyinga na Ajwang Junior, medloa ne mathoth matuche koro gwenge.
Thank you so much, Ajwang Junior. Natamani nirudia kitu umesema, but anyway. Najua tutakutana tena na tupige story.
Asante.
For now, I'll leave you uende upumzike.
Kabisa. Asante.
Show uliua.
Nimeshukuru, asante sana.
Asante.
Asante.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. That was Ajwang Jr. Kindly support Ajwang Jr. kwa all the social media platforms. We'll be sharing them in the description box. Subscribe to Virones TV for more and more exciting episodes. We meet on the next episode. Goodbye.